The Grand Canyon mid-air collision occurred on June 30, 1956, when a United Airlines Douglas DC-7 struck a Transworld Airlines Lockheed L-1049 over the Grand Canyon National Park. All 128 on board both flights perished, making it the first commercial airlines crash to result in more than 100 deaths. It was the pilot's own responsibility to maintain separation. This highlighted the antiquated state of air traffic control, which became the focus of major aviation reforms. In 2014, the National Park Service (NPS) dedicated one of its nation's newest national historical landmarks, the 1956 Grand Canyon TWA United Airlines Aviation Accident Site in Grand Canyon National Park. This site pays tribute to a horrific airline collision over the Grand Canyon in 1956. The public dedication ceremony of the National Historical Landmark designation took place in a desert blue amphitheater looking towards out the crash sites. This ceremony remembered those who perished there.
Jaggers Gandhi in comment, nose over and palmented as blankets clothing magazines, and perhaps people shot out the back of the log cabin, and then 3 seconds later the 70 passengers and crew were shoved a few hundred feet above the Courage River and connection metal melted into the skin and the aileron on its left wing. The islanders still had some left. Captain Robert Shirley fought to pull up and clear the canyon ring. The magnitude of the great mid-air crash over one of the world's natural wonder helps for the federal government to establish the Federal Aviation Administration air traffic control system that lost one or both of parents in the crash. Even though a handful of people claim to have witnessed the collision, that means no one saw the crash, which may be clearly visible from the main tourist center. Climbers, river guidance, and citizen volunteers joined in the recovery effort. In those pre-DNA testing days, only a few of the victims could be positively identified. 66 of the 70 Transworld Airlines victims were buried in the mass grave in Flagstaff on July 9. Coffins home to bury them nearby, like remains of those on the United flight were buried at the Grand Canyon National Park stream of the ridges next to Park. Hardcore Transworld Airlines flight were 4 miles above the floor of the Grand Canyon when they collided in mid-air on the sunny morning just before the Independence Day in 1956. Both were traveling between 300 and 350 mph. The United plane's propeller and the left wings slide through the Transworld Airlines fuselage and cut off its signature triple fin tail. The Transworld Airlines rocket super constellation with the captain.
Generally, after a huge accident happens, the media usually exaggerates the consequences and people may worry about the particular airline safety management, resulting in loss of passenger and social panic. Next is, congressional hearing in 1957 led to increase the funding to hire and train more air traffic controller and to purchase a new radar technology. The next year, Federal Aviation Administration was created and given total control over American airspace. Just 2 weeks after the crash, CAA officially went before the Senate Appropriation Committee with a supplemental request for $68 million to immediate purchase and install over 100 new radar units. This approval reduced CAA's original time frame for the plan from 5 to 3.
On June 30th, 1956, two planes collided over the Grand Canyon is one of the biggest commercial airline disasters in American history. The planes both were flying out of Los Angeles International Airport that Saturday morning, and both had encountered short delays. The crash blamed on turbulence weather, outdated visual flight rules, and lack of communication would be fully detailed in the 1957 report on the accident. TWA Flight 2, flown by Captain Jack Gandhi, flew north over the San Bernardino Mountains at a speed of 270 knots and an elevation of 19,000 feet. The United Flight 718, flown by Captain Robert Shirley, flew east over Palm Springs at a speed of 288 knots and an elevation of 21,000 feet. The two should have crossed paths without a problem and made it to their respective destinations with no problem. Everything went as planned for about 15 minutes. Then Gandhi called in a report about the turbulence. He requested approval to begin flying at 21,000 feet to avoid an overcast area up ahead. His request was denied, but he was granted to fly 1,000 feet on top of the bad weather. According to a flight information manual at the time, air traffic clearance reached Pacific at least 1,000 feet above all clouds. In lieu of a cruising altitude permits flight to be conducted at any altitude at above the minimum en route altitude, which is 1,000 feet or more above the cloud layer. 1,000 on top operations are common but put a lot more responsibility on pilots when it comes to air traffic. The manual reads. Okay, thank you. That's all for my part.
Hi, my name is Rufia Jasima, studying in AMC, holding the metric card number DAM 1911638.
Hi, my name is Renuka and my metric number is DAM 1911647, and I'm going to talk about the accident and detail of the information.
A very warm welcome. My name is Shibal Nanaleki Parma and I'm holding the metric card ID Form 1907859 and
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Srish Moby Joseph. I'm holding metric card ID D form 1907857.